Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janelle Samora, and this is Scent Talk from my closet, the fragrance closet. And on this channel, we go over all things fragrance. For today, I do have 4 more Dirty Soul Soap Company fragrance samples. These are their perfume mist concentration, so I don't have any extract de Perfume samples. However, they do carry both concentrations. They also have other products such as sugar scrubs and lotions. And this fragrance house is an indie perfume brand based out of Avondale, Arizona. They make their fragrances ready to order, made to order, sorry. They are paraben free, phthalate free, and they are also there are no pre-made bases. This has been a wonderful journey. Lots of gems discovered, and I do realize that we've gone through quite a bit of samples, so I'm gonna summarize this one to my top. At the end of this video, I'll reveal how many top fragrances out of 24 samples I ended up with from Dirty Soul Soap Company, you guys. And then, so this is the second to the last video we spent on this topic. Not sure if I mentioned, but if it is your first time watching, I do like to focus on one perfume house or topic at a time. We get in there, we try out what the fragrances are all about, and I give you my full thoughts, opinions, reviews, layering combos, just try to help you decide on what you would love to bring into your collection. What I do enjoy about this company is that they offer these samples. While the samples are not their extract, their strongest strength, they are still very helpful in deciding on what scent profile you want to order. Their perfume mists run you $8 for the 2.5 ounce size, $14 for the 4 ounce size, and then they do $24 for the perfume concentration, the extract de Perfume, sorry. So they're really, really affordable. They also have sugar scrubs for $12, and then they have their body lotions. I haven't ordered any lotions so far, but I'm really tempted. I'm still exploring, the fragrances, so I'm not sure which one I'm gonna need. So let's go into the fragrances for today. We have 4. They are sweet, they are milky, they are delicious, but they do differ. I didn't do a lot of layering with these fragrances. My main concern with these was comparing and contrasting, trying to find out likeness and similarities. That's the same word. Likenesses and differences between these, like which ones do you need, or are they very similar? So for today, Sugar Milk by Dirty Soul Soap Company is our first fragrance. This one has milk, sugar, vanilla extract, and condensed milk. Ooh, this is exactly as the name suggests. It's a scrumptious, sweet, sugary milk. That is what it is. I end up getting a fluffy whipped cream sensation from the fragrance, and it is just so worthy of an extract version. This one is. It is a really, really sweet. What I am noticing with the milky note from Dirty Soul Soap Company is that it very much reminds me of the note that is in Marshmallow Cake on Mondays by Cocoa Pink. This is their voluptuous body butter formula, and it does have the organic shea butter, and I get that scent, that same scent in all of the milky scents I've tried from here, or even the vanilla a little bit. I get this one. So if you're familiar with Marshmallow Cake on Mondays from Cocoa Pink, then you'll have kind of an idea of what this gives, what scent this one gives off. Really enjoyable. I think that you could use sugar milk to top off anything that is not as sweet as you would like it. It would make it oh so deliciously sweet and milky. Oh, it's lactonic. Yes, it is. This also gives me a lot of similarities to iMatti Milk's note, you guys. Oh yeah, where are you, iMatti? It's in the back. It's in the top and the way back. I don't want to drop anything, here on camera. But yes, it's giving me a little bit of iMatti Milk's note. Just a touch. Just that sweet, sugary, milky scent. iMatti's milk note gives me also that musk, you know, that is in Bianco Latte. So it is different than the sugar milk, but if I had to compare it to anything, it would be that scent. All right, so sugar milk, ooh, sugar milk we need in extract version, definitely. This stayed with me, but it didn't have much projection. I mean, you know, it's a body mist concentration. It did stay with me for a good 6 hours. I feel that extract will give us 8 to 12. I really do. All right, next we have whipped cream. Now, a little bit opposite of our sugar milk. I wanted to see, you know how the sugar milk gave me a whipped cream feel. I wanted to see how close, you know, the whipped cream was going to be to the sugar milk. And this one ended up being what I feel is kind of like a neutralizer type scent. It's like if you have something that is too cloyingly sweet and you want to take the edge off with something in the category of sweetness, but it's not over the top, then this one would be it, the whipped cream. It has butter, it has blonde sugarcane and vanilla. And for me, I don't care for buttery notes too much. If they're in the composition, in the fragrance notes, you know, I can tolerate them if they're not apparent. If they're just there to, you know, elevate another note, I'm cool. But if it is a pronounced buttery tone, I can't. I just don't care for that note. Now, with that said, I want to say that I don't smell straight up butter, but there's just something that's just not sweet enough for me, for my sweet tooth when it comes to fragrances. Yeah, so whipped cream is not realistic whipped cream smelling to me. I think it's, you know, maybe just that very natural whipped cream, you know, before you add all the extra sugar or powdered sugar type scent to it. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting from whipped cream, you guys. I don't want to, you know, I wanted to compare to sugar milk, because sugar milk, if you're looking for a whipped cream scent, I think you're going to get it from the sugar milk versus the whipped cream. Got to keep it real, okay? So for example, for me, I would not be purchasing their whipped cream for that reason. I would be purchasing their sugar milk, okay? Just personal preferences here, but giving you guys, you know, exactly what it gave me. Okay, so that was the sugar milk and the whipped cream. I did wear them on their own, and then I also did a side by side, and it's so interesting how I tolerated the whipped cream. It's not anything that like, oh, I have to scrub it off, it's bothering me. No, but it was just neutral, you know? It's just a neutral tone, and I'm like, eh. It didn't tickle my fancy, you know? It didn't get me excited like gourmands do, okay? Moving on. Next we have Dulce de Leche, and this is a Latin American dessert with notes of creamy caramel, vanilla, sweet milk, buttery toffee, which I was worried about, and amber and musk. Okay, yes, I was worried about the buttery tone. I don't get a pronounced butter. I don't. But it is in there to kind of marry, you know, the sweet notes, and just it's a recipe. I jive with this so much initially. I really do, because of the sweetness, because of the, you know, I get a vanilla tone, and I do get a realistic dulce de leche. I just do. Then as it starts to dry down on my skin and the scent that is wafting at me, it starts to turn a little nutty. That just reminds me of, like, you know, those praline, you know, covered in praline nuts that they roast on the side of the road, you know. That's what it starts to give me. And while I don't mind the smell, I don't particularly enjoy it. It's not for me. I've mentioned it several times on the channel that I don't like syrupy tones. I don't like the you know, waffles and all that from Bath and Body Works. I don't like their nutty tone, nutty feels. You know, even if it says it's gourmand, edible, delicious smelling, it's not for me. I don't even like them in candle form. So this is what this gives me in the dry down. If you oh my gosh, and it's so sweet in it. Oh, It's so sweet and delicious. I'm not going to spray it because I know exactly what happens when it starts to dry down. It gives me that nutty tone. That nutty tone that some caramels have as well. And this has caramel in it too. You know, some caramels have that sweet praline nutty tone that I don't jive with on my skin. I love to smell it from here, and then I'm just like, I'm not enjoying it. All right, so there we go. That's what Dulce de Leche gave me. But if that does not happen to you, if you love that type of scent, then this one will be great for you. Very fall vibes, okay? I mean, yeah, very fall vibes. And I'm not saying fall candle either. This is gourmand, okay? Gourmand through and through. All right, so finally, let's finish off with what has to be my absolute favorite of the bunch here. And, you know, just favorite in general. This is Tres Leches cake. It is my first round of trying anything, you know, Tres Leches. Tres Leches is also I believe it was derived in Latin America, or it is a Latin American dish as well. I grew up with it for Christmas time. We have it a lot more often now, but growing up, Tres Leches cake was reserved for December 24th when we were celebrating, you know, the night before Christmas, getting together with family, having tamales, pozole, and, you know, Tres Leches cake. It's a staple in a Mexican-American household. You know, you're going to get the Tres Leches. Now, it's everywhere. It's at our local H-E-B, you know, our grocery stores. It's at, even Walmart has some. And they put all kind of fruit on top now. I used to have it just with whipped cream, you know, on top. But Tres Leches is an ultra-light sponge cake soaked in sweet milk mixture, creamy milk, butter, vanilla, and sponge cake. And something about waiting for 11 months to have this, to, you know, just made it feel so special. Now it is still very special. We reserve it for, you know, Mother's Day, and if it is anybody's favorite in the family, we will have it also for their birthday. Yeah, for the most part, it's Christmas, Easter as well. We can enjoy us some Tres Leches cake. If you have tried this, then you know exactly what this smells like. They did such an amazing job. It is so realistic. It is, you know, there I go again. I'm super emotional, you guys. The thing is that, you know, I used to spend Christmases at my godfather's family, and he's gone, so it's just triggering. This smell just takes me there. My godmother would make the most delicious Tres Leches cake, and so it is so comforting and beautiful. And thank you, Dirty Souls Soap Company, for creating this, because I need it. When I wore it, I did not get emotional. I did not cry, you know, but I was transported back. Why lie? I did cry. I don't know why I didn't want to admit it just then, but it, you know, it takes me back, and it's more than just the scent. It is the emotion. It is the scent memory, okay, that takes you there. I think one time I was talking about Bare Vanilla from Victoria's Secret, about how so super special that fragrance is to me because of the scent memory. You know, Saturdays, Sundays, walking around the mall with my beautiful mother. So many beautiful memories, you know, spent window shopping at the mall. And I was going and, you know, being vulnerable and telling you guys about it. And then somebody in the comments was like, seriously, you cried? Like, I read it like that. And I was like, yeah, you know, I did. and so what? So anyways, I went off on a tangent there. This is delicious, you guys. I mean, it's sweet, it's milky. You can detect that cake note if you are looking for a realistic cake, a little bit moist, you know. They put in the Tres Leches like the I think some people, the crema de coco, some people use the Coco Lopez and they put it in there. Or also the condensed milk as well. They use that, the little lechita, I believe, the vaquita, or the leche one, the cream carnation, you know, condensed milk. They put that in there. It's just, you can smell it all. You can smell all of that. Whipped cream, milk, cake. It is beautiful. Super realistic, my goodness. Yeah, total love, total love. It's got a definite nod from me. Okay guys, that was it for today. I do have that video I want to prepare for you guys, so I'll do it soon, hopefully this week. But I want to give you guys the rundown, and I told you I'd tell you how many out of 24 samples that we have tried. I have, you know, we separated them in bunches, okay? If you have not checked out the rest of the Dirty Soul Soap Company reviews, then what are you waiting for? Because these are gems, all right? I found a total of 18 gems in this bunch. That's a lot. That is a lot of hits, you guys. 18. So I have a wish list a mile long because I've only been able to, before I went on my no buy, I've only been able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have a wish list of 12 so far on the Dirty Soul Soap Company journey. Oh my gosh, so good. That's when you know it's good, because you keep coming back for more. You keep wanting to explore. You know, I'm rhyming. So I do want to go ahead and purchase another round of samples, because we are by far not done. We are far from over exploring Dirty Soul Soap Company, all right? They have an extensive catalog. They have a lot of discontinued Bath & Body Works scents, Victoria's Secret scents, and niche, designer. They've got it all, you guys. And so, yeah, we'll continue exploring. We'll circle back. I'll give you guys my top 18, and, you know, we'll have some fun. That was it for today. If anybody has tried Dirty Soul Soap Company so far, I know our good friend Beth has. She's been exploring right along with us, got herself a huge number of samples. Let us know your favorites, or maybe in the next video, you know, when I divulge mine. All right, y'all have a blessed rest of your day, your night, or your evening, and you stay safe. Bye-bye.